Hey guys, so welcome back to today's video. We're going to be trying on all of the products that I picked out for my Shop My Stash for this month. I just recently did a Shop My Stash, so if you guys have not seen it, I'll go ahead and put it right in this area, or it'll also be at the end of the video. But you guys wanted to see a try on. We started doing that last month. You guys really enjoyed it, so that is what we're going to do. I got the heater going. I'm so cold. Yesterday, I just did my ESTEE also, which was like a try on style, and I used the palette, and I used the Essence of Follow Your Heart palette in that video. So I think today's video, my plan is to use the Emily Wants palette. I've only played with it maybe 2 or 3 times, and I did almost the exact same looks with this palette, so I kind of wanted to do something different. I think the last couple times I played with this palette, it was more color-based, so I might do something a little bit more neutral, more wearable. We're going to go ahead and start off with the base, and I'm going to be taking a couple of primers. First primer I'm going to be using is the Essence Prime Studio. This here is the Mattifying and Pore Minimizing Primer. I'm also going to take the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. I've only used this a few times, so I can't really speak on it and say whether or not I think it does anything tremendous to my skin, but I think the biggest reason why I love this product is because it smells like a Jolly Rancher, like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. For foundation, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop No Filter Foundation. This is in the shade 100. Now, I only have a little bit of this left, which is why I'm using this. I'm almost out. I love this foundation. It is incredible, and it works really well on my skin. But I've been using the IT Cosmetics, this is the Heavenly Luxe brush. We got this in our ESTEE bag a couple months ago, and I absolutely love this brush for foundation. I have not used it still with my Bare Minerals powder foundation, but with foundation, it has been amazing. It leaves my skin flawless, and it gives me the coverage I need. It's just an all-around really great brush. Moving into concealer, I do have to go in and just conceal a little bit. I have a spot there, and then a little bit and right here. I'm going to be going in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is in Natural Beige. This is something I actually added after my Shop My Stash, only because I needed something that was just going to help kind of, you know, conceal around the areas I needed to, and I didn't want to keep adding foundation. Slightly tap with the same foundation brush. Okay, so for my brows, I did pick out 2 brow products. I used the Il Makiage, which is the Hypnotized Brow Gel, and then I also pulled out the MAC Spike Eyebrow Pencil, and I've used this 3 times now, and I already hate it. Like, ever since I did my Shop My Stash, I've been trying to use it, and I truly hate it. Number one, I don't like it because it doesn't have a spoolie, so I have to have a different brush with it, so I'm just using my NARS one. I think my biggest problem with this brow pencil is that it doesn't stay. No matter what I use on it, like, it just always fades throughout the day. That's what I've noticed with this brow product. I picked out 2 concealers to go in with. The 2 concealers that I'm picking out for my Shop My Stash were the Essence Camouflage and the Huda Beauty. So what I like to do is I like to take the Essence Glow and apply it like normal. And I'm just gonna highlight there above my lip and my nose. And then I like to take a little bit of the Huda Beauty and put it underneath my eyes only. I'm just gonna be taking a brush to blend it out. I'm gonna be using the Morphe M334. And then for the rest of my face, I did go in with a little bit of the Rimmel Loose Powder. This here is the Stay Matte Powder. I need to finish off my brows. I'm going to use the Il Makiage, what is this? The Hypnotize Fill and Brow Fixer. I've tested stuff from Il Makiage before, and I like the brand, don't get me wrong. Like, everything I've used from the brand has been pretty darn good, but the price point on some of them products, it's like ridiculous. Like, the eyeshadow palette, I want to say was like $100. Like, it's something stupid like that. I probably shouldn't say stupid, but it's stupid. I completely forgot to grab a bronzer in my video, but I got sent the Maybelline City Bronzer and Bronzer Contour Powder. I got, there's 3 of them, I believe, and I use the shade 200. All right, so we are now a little bit closer so you guys can see my eyes. We are gonna be using the Emily palette, as I mentioned earlier in my video, and we're gonna start off by using a really light shade. So we're gonna start off with a shade called Prayer, and I'm gonna take that and put that all over my eyes. Let's go ahead and take the shade called Dues Paid and put that in the crease. I'm going to deepen the inner corner and the outer corner just a little bit more, and I'm going to go in with the shade Apartment. To do that, I'm going to take a pencil brush to apply it and then blend it out with this Morphe 507. So far, the colors are working out okay for me. The only thing I'm finding is that with the darker color Apartment, it goes on really nicely, but once I blend it out, it gets a lot lighter. So getting like it to get really dark and punch is the only problem I'm having. It is a little patchy on the outer corner, but we're gonna move on. I would say that the lighter colors in this palette seem to be a lot easier to work with than the darker colors, because I remember when I used this palette, the last time I did a tutorial with this, I used Corduroy and Darken Early, which are these two greens. And what I found with those two shades was that either they were patchy or they would go on, and then once I would blend it, it would like disappear. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of concealer, and I'm just going to pop that right in the center. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the shade Oh Heavens, and I'm going to use my finger to apply it. Then I'm going to go back in with Dues Paid, and I'm going to use that to blend out the edges. I'm going to take a little bit of Top Story, and I'm just going to put this right on the edge where that brown and then the white meet. And I'm using my finger because I'm finding that some of these shadows, like especially the metallics, are working so much better with my finger than anything. I have a bunch of these liners that I really got to play with, and y'all thought I was gonna just leave it like this. No, you guys know I have to add some color, but I wanted to add something. I'm not gonna add purple. I know so many of you guys are like, she's probably gonna do purple, because you guys know me. I'm gonna use the white. I got these Maybelline Tattoo Studio gel pencil liners. Bomb, you guys, bomb. So I'm gonna use the white one in my waterline, and then I'm gonna use this deep like navy blue in my lash line. Look at that, isn't that incredible? So I'm gonna apply one and then blend it out, because these do dry pretty quickly. So you only have a little bit of time of wiggle room, but once they stay, they stay. I did go ahead and I applied some lashes. I used these here by Lashaholic. These are the luxury Lashaholic lashes in the style Instaglam. For blush, I did pull out the Morphe 8 Warm, which is actually something that I had gotten through Octoly, and I've used it a few times now, and I will say I only gravitate towards this color and this color. For me, this isn't a good palette. There's nothing wrong with it. The palette is fine. I do like Morphe blush palettes. I think they have great formula and stuff. I just feel like I don't use very many of the colors because they're just too bright for me. I think if you had a darker complexion, I think these would look really great on you. Let's go ahead and highlight. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face really quick. I'm gonna take the CATRICE Prime and Fine Anti-Shine Fixing Spray. This stuff is good. I did pull out the Glow highlighter. This here is by GLAMGLOW. It comes with 3 highlighters in it, which are really pretty all together or by themselves. I find that I have been using these two the most. This is infused with hyaluronic acid, I believe, is what I was reading up on the website for this, and it's still available. You can pick it up, I'm assuming, at their website, but I also do know you can get it on Sephora's website as well. I'm gonna go ahead and just line my lips really quickly. I'm gonna be taking one of my favorite lip liners, actually. It's the NYX lip liner in Mauve. I do have a few lip options to choose from. There's a reason why the YSL one doesn't get used very often, because what I found is that it's really light on me. Like, it's a beautiful color, and I'll show you. It is more of a sheer color, but so that there is the YSL lipstick. This is the one that I was raving about in my Shop My Stash. Like, I was like, I can't believe I haven't used it. But you guys can see it's really light on me. Definitely have to go in with a darker lip liner. Otherwise you can't see anything. So now that I have a little bit of definition back into my lips, I feel like it just kind of flushed me out. I'm going to take a little bit of the Estee Lauder lipstick. This one here is in 261, and it's got more of a pink tone. But I feel like you can see now that I'm applying it over that lip, it looks way better. Do you see? I don't know. I feel like it looks better this way than it did the other way. This is the final look. We used a majority of the products that I got in my Shop My Stash, and I will say I really do like this look. I definitely think that you could wear this look without lashes. I almost had to. I lost my lash glue, and luckily I had an extra one. If you guys like this look, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for requesting that I do it again this month, and I think that's all. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and otherwise I will see you guys on my next video. I do upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 6 p.m. So otherwise than that, I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you again for the love and support, and I will see you guys later. Bye.